Sean and Joe, another episode ready to go. They're gonna talk about the good and the trash and anything in between. Cherishing make-believe, get ready for Halloween. It's the horror show. I know you missed those guys. Tune in and find out what's on their list tonight. They butcher and dissect, take apart and mutilate. Listen to your two favorite brainiacs communicate. It's the horror show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Horror Show. Show dissects, mutilates, dismembers, and butchers all of your favorite and not so favorite horror movies and other horror-related events. I'm Sean.
I'm Joe. Dude, I was just talking over you. Like, it'll probably pick up in the microphone. I mean, even though you just said, "Are you ready to roll?" As soon as you started doing the spiel, I was mumbling to myself, trying to find the notes. So, sorry about that.
I didn't hear anything, so it'll probably come in on the recording.
It come in crystal clear and deafening.
That's all right. Hey, I just want to shout out a couple things here before we start this episode. Shout out to Nick Walter, sent us a nice little email there and requested that I call him a piece of shit. So for that piece of shit, Nick Walter from Kansas City, thanks for the nice note. And Brandy B, don't know where she's from. She sent us a message, and I didn't pick up on this, but maybe you did. In the new Scream, did you know that Chad Meeks Martin is Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son?
That I did not know.
There you go. Because she said, we brought up, whatchamacallit, Meg Ryan's kid.
That's news to me.
Yeah. Hey, I think he might be better than Cuba.
Okay, well,
I'm not the biggest radio fan.
I mean, the body of work isn't that comparable, but sure, I'll roll with it.
Consistency is key, I think.
Yeah, he has not started in radio, so point Chad Meeks Martin.
Boy, do we have a movie for you guys. I really thought, so this is basically the last early 2000s movie we're doing. We're done with this. Oh, are we going to do, are we good for Saturday next week for sure? Sorry, guys, we've had scheduling issues the last few weeks. So that's why we haven't talked about it a lot. So
yeah, I should be good.
All right.
So I honestly, not, fuck, I'm stuttering. I was honestly just going to be open and kind of talk before we start this, even though it's going to be a little depressing, and it's going to be a fun episode. I promise you that. But you and we always get messages from. Did you hear that ding?
Yeah, that's me. Don't worry about it. Sorry, I'm turning off my phone now. Sorry to interrupted this fucking moment.
I've been thinking about this kind of all day, and I kind of want to just throw it out there. And you and I get messages all the time from fans about how we help them get through hard times and how they appreciate us being open and relatable and all that. So I just wanted to share this past week I haven't really been answering a lot of DMs and haven't really been posting much. My wife Tina was pregnant again, heard the heartbeat, had the pictures hanging on the fridge, and then we went back for a follow-up and there was no longer a heartbeat. And it's a very common thing, and I'm not sharing this as fishing for sympathy, woe is me. I'm devastated, obviously, but I just wanted to put out there. I know that there's a lot of fans who have gone through this or that are going through this, and you're not alone. That's the common thing that people say is it's super common that it happens. It doesn't make you feel any fucking better. It doesn't make you feel any better at all to know that it's common. But if you're listening and you've gone through this, I feel for you. If you need someone to reach out to, please do. This is the second time that we've done it, that we've been through this, and something that really punched me in the gut when the first time is my wife Tina looked at me and said, I didn't do anything wrong, and I feel I sound like I'm getting emotional. I'm not. I just can't talk normally. I usually leave the serious conversations to Sean, so that's why I'm wavering. But she said to me, I didn't do anything wrong, and that's always stuck with me. And I know there's so many people out there that when this happens to them, they must harbor some some feeling of guilt or blame, and it's not your fault. And again, if anyone's listening to this and is going through it or has gone through it and like needs somebody to talk to or relate to, I've always found being open and sharing things and listening to other people who've gone through it has helped me. So don't ever hesitate to reach out.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry about that, Joe. And I knew that before this. This wasn't Joe telling me right now. That would have been amazing.
Breaking it. By the way, Sean.
No, but yeah, I appreciate that. I think everyone, it doesn't make you feel better, but it kind of does to know somebody. I don't know. Like, it happened to my first wife. Well, my only ex-wife. How do I say that? It happened to me. Once, and it fucking blows, and you do as much as you know, and you read about it and how often it occurs and how it's actually like kind of a good thing for the you know what I mean, like a good thing in terms of like it's your body protecting you a lot of the time. So it's like it's such a weird fucking dynamic, and you like it hurts no matter what, but
it's crushing, man. It's crushing, and I'm not the best at handling things. Like I internalize everything, and I end up moping around. And if I've seemed off, I apologize. Just been dealing with that this week. But I promise we'll have a fun episode. And again, I just wanted to put that out there. If anybody, I know people like appreciate when we're open and like share things that they can relate to. So never hesitate to reach out.
That was mighty kind of you.
Enjoy 13 Ghosts now that I've set the mood up.
I've been like MIA all week also. I was actually going to mention it also, but for like just way less important reasons. It's just work. I was just busy, super busy at work.
Life happens. But, I mean, you asked me like, did we want to record today? And Tina had the procedure done yesterday, and like I want. If sometimes I feel like guilty, like laughing or like enjoying myself after things like that happen, but like it's okay to do that. I mean, I want to get my mind off it. I don't want to be thinking about it all night. So I'm looking forward to talking about it. 13 Ghosts.
Are you sure about that?
Listen, man. Listen. So. I know my emotions are out of whack. I fucking love the 13 Ghosts, dude. Dude, I fucking loved it.
Here's my thing about it. I can't figure out these fucking movies, man. So we've done three movies: The House on Haunted Hill, The Haunting, and 13 Ghosts, which I would honestly almost categorize as like a trilogy, sort of. It was like
they are the same movies. It's the same plot.
It's these old ass plots from like a million years ago that they try to revamp, and they just do it so bizarrely. But this one I was like, this is definitely going to be the better of them, which is true.
It is true.
It's very true. But at the end of the day, it was still so like, I don't know how to explain it. It's so it's nothing, right? It's like just this movie. Like it just exists kind of.
So yes, these early 2000s, they have these unique characteristics that are literally impossible to put into words. I mean, it's just idiocy, I guess, is the word that they have in common. Like, I don't know what these guys are trying to accomplish, but I will say I think this one is better paced.
Yeah,
and it gets a huge boost because this director is the same director who did Ghost Ship.
Yes,
and you could tell that because he threw in a scene of a guy being sliced in half, and you're like, oh, this guy fucking loves using it. CGI for this.
Fucking loves it so much. It's such a weird movie. I need to say this too. I'm glad you like it, so you won't be as like, you won't think this statement's as bizarre. Was this like not the fastest movie we've ever done? Like, I blinked and it was over.
Fast pace, 90 minutes, dude. Fast pace, and it's because of Lillard, dude. It's because that's not even fair to say. It's because of that entire cast. They are all so energetic, and it's just moving a mile a minute, and it is very fast paced.
And they might be proving out what maybe, we clown on Sony for the Spider-Man movies because they put in like 6 villains or whatever, 3 villains. Maybe they just go 13 and keep them fucking moving. Just because that would be something, dude. Just cramming the entire Marvel universe into one movie. Yeah. Well, like this one has literally 13 ghosts, and
with origins.
That some of them like are very unique. I want to know more about them. You know what I mean? And you don't.
Yes, so that's a great segue, because there had been multiple listeners that emailed me that was like, this, or not, DM me, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm correcting it. There have been multiple people that reached out to me and were like, this would be great as a Netflix series reboot where like each episode is one of the 13 ghosts, like a 13 episode season. I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
Get McG to do it so he like puts their name on the screen. Really,
not get McG to fucking do that.
Just he's the only guy I know that like throws up everyone's fucking name like it's a fucking pro wrestling event. You got Tony Shalhoub. Hello, yoo-hoo.
Monk himself.
Embeth DeVitz. I think that's how you say her name. I don't know.
It is from Army of Darkness.
Yep.
And I was talking to Zach, who listens to the show, about this. She's in Schindler's List, but and he said to me, he's like, "How did you go from Schindler's List to this?" Which is a great question. But I think her being in Schindler's List is the black sheep of this, because she's an Army of Darkness Bicentennial Man. And this, how the fuck did she land
Schindler's List? That's the question. That's the fucking question.
That's the out of place one.
You got Matt Lillard, of course. You got Shannon Elizabeth, young Shannon Elizabeth,
right around American Pie time.
Yep,
this is her time.
You got F. Murray Abraham. That was a surprise. Saw that motherfucker.
So that is another thing that these 3 movies have in common that we've covered, is that they are ridiculous horror movies that have like classically trained, well-respected actors. All Liam Neeson. Who's the guy from the first one from Pirates of the Caribbean? Jeffrey Rush.
Oh yeah, Jeff Rush. Yep.
Yeah, and then we have F. Murray Abraham.
Oh my god. Jeffrey Rush. Yeah, F. Murray. Yeah, that is weird, huh? They must have really thought that that's what they need. Like, they were like, and one guy that's done Shakespeare in the Park.
This is what horror has been missing.
Oh, and also Rod Digga.
Rod Digga. Rod Digga is great in this movie. And this is her first legitimate acting role. She was in The Hip Hop Witch before this, which we should do on the show.
I was going to suggest the same thing.
We should do The Hip Hop Witch. And we should actually do, because she has 3 credits, to my knowledge.
Okay.
Hip Hop Witch, Carmen, the hip opera.
Oh,
Carmen's like a famous opera, but it's her and Beyonce and Mekhi Phifer.
I remember that. Dude, holy shit.
It's not good. It's not good at all. But this is her first like legitimate acting role, and she's fine at it. And she never started anything else. I thought she was
at like, I mean, she played the part. Like, the part's dumb.
She didn't have like she didn't have like a big role. She's like the clueless nanny.
Yeah.
But in terms of somebody who's not in a lot of movies, I thought she was fine.
I've seen bigger stars take that same shitty role and do just as good. You know what I mean? Like she should have been. Exactly. She should have been bigger. She was in Flip Mode Squad.
Flip Mode Squad.
Now,
yes.
I didn't know that until I looked it up. Because honestly, Flip Mode Squad, and I know you'll definitely know, so I don't even know why I'm saying probably. As a just a basic fan of hip hop, Flip Mode was like the one squad or crew that I did not know anybody from. Like, Busta was talking about Flip Mode constantly. Like, dude, you knew who was in D12. You knew No Limit Soldiers. You knew what's the one?
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Hot Boys.
like Hot Boys. Like you knew a lot of crews. The Saint Lunatics.
I mean, did you know the Saint Lunatics?
I did.
Besides Nelly?
Yes.
Big Murphy Lee fan?
Murphy, dude, yes, that's dude. Dude, that's what I was gonna say. I'm not even joking. Murphy Lee was the shit, and then I think there was a guy named Ali too.
There was. I mean, that's funny. Listen, I respect it. Naming the Saint Lunatics amongst the rest of the groups that you named is insanity. but I like Saint Lunatics would be on the line of Flip Mode Squad.
Dude, fucking Chingy, come on.
Wait, was Chingy officially in the Saint Lunatics?
I thought so. Listen, all I'm saying is Flip
Mode had Spliff Star. They had Rampage, the Last Boy Scout.
Now you're just naming movies.
Papoose was in it.
Oh, okay. I do know Papoose. But like, to me, Flip Mode always seemed like if there was any squad that was like, if somebody was actually rolling solo and just claiming to have a squad, I would have claimed it was Flip Mode.
I mean, Flip Mode was known, and this is true. You can. I'm pretty sure you can Google this. They were just known to be Busta Rhymes weed carriers. Like he had so many weed charges against him that he had that squad that just carried for him at the shows, like Fall Guys, essentially. So,
yeah,
and they would rap too.
Flip Mode's a squad, but like, and also like a guy that shouts out his squad more than anyone else in the fucking world.
Anyone. Yes, anyone.
Had the weakest squad. It was fucking weird as shit, dude.
Yeah, but Rod Digga was probably the best MC out of them. Rampage was good.
That is crazy, man. I love that. So,
and for those looking to get into Rod Digga, her album Dirty Harriet is pretty great. So check that out. She was also in a group called the Outsiders from New Jersey. They were pretty good.
Dirty Harriet. That's a dope name.
Yeah, there's a song in there called Harriet Thugman. I love just going with the Harriet theme.
That's fucking incredible. Oh my god. So as Joe said, directed by Steve Beck. Now the backstories of these ghosts, I guess should we say? Yeah, let's save them.
Yeah,
we'll save them. Because a lot of them really don't even play into it, but there was a DVD special feature that actually detailed them in depth. And they somehow they paid F. Murray Abraham to fucking narrate this DVD extra where you could go to each page of the ghost and find out what the ghost was about.
That's actually awesome.
It's fucking insane. He's great in that show Mythic Quest. That show is the fucking best, and he's amazing in it. He's so fucking good. But that's really all I have about this one. This movie is, boy, it's definitely interesting, and it made a shitload of money. Oh, I guess the numbers are so funny on this.
It did make a shitload of money, and this director, as we already mentioned, those are his only two movies.
That's
Ghost
crazy.
Ship and 13 Ghosts. He worked on Indiana Jones' Last Crusade, Hunt for Red October, but these are the only two that he directed.
That's crazy. And then where does he go after that, you know? Like,
he's just living off 13 Ghosts cash the rest of his life. Good for him.
I mean, yeah.
Before we hop into like the typical format that we do, mm-hmm. I had some like observations that I actually wrote down while doing this.
Okay.
Matthew Lillard is dressed like Scarface for almost the entirety of this. He's wearing he's wearing the Tony Montana outfit. I don't know why he's doing that.
And he changes into
that. So he shows up. Well, he shows up twice. You know, the first scene we were introduced to him, and he shows up again, and then he changes into that. Which why and how? Because it's not his house. You know, why does he have that outfit on hand? His haircut makes his facial features look comically small. Like his eyes, mouth, and nose. It is so bizarre, and it's because of his haircut. It's like LeBron's hairline. They just cut it back at like the top. It's insane. like and Lillard is the greatest. Like Lillard is honestly the greatest because he is hamming it up like he does in Scream, and every line, like I said, I know my emotions are like out of whack, but like every line that he delivered, even if it wasn't a funny line, I was laughing out loud. Just the way that he looked and the way that he said it, and he's just overacting in every single scene. It's amazing.
Wait, I'm fucking crying. So if you're a Mangle expert, you're gonna get the video version of this one because we're not doing a bonus episode this week. I just threw up a picture of Matt Lillard's face. What? It's absolutely insane, this haircut and how short it is up top.
It has to be the same barber that Josh Hartnett went to at the faculty, right? Just using like lawn care equipment to cut these guys' hairs.
Lawn care. Oh shit, that's fucking funny. All right.
And our listener Megatron, she said that the son in this movie is the OG true crime podcaster, which he 100% is.
Yeah, but you know what's so funny about that whole segment is, and that's how we basically open the movie with it. But this little kid's talking about murder and death, and the nanny's all into it too. And you would assume that would come back at some point, but it never does. It's never like, oh, remember that time these guys knew this or whatever, whatever the fuck it was, it happened to be. But no, that's never referenced again. That like the kid was obsessed with like murdering and shit. You think he might be like less phased by the ghosts or something or anything.
Yeah, anything.
But that's that. All right, so you want to get into this? Oh, wait, did you have another observation or no? I don't want to cut you off.
Just that you might need motion sickness pills to watch this movie. The things that he like, the way that he spices up the visions that people see is honestly like nauseating.
There's a big movement in like video games, especially now, to give warnings for like people with seizures and shit. That this needs one like very badly. It's absolutely fucking insane. And you know what's crazy is like those visions and shit that like they splice in don't even like matter. Like I thought they were like they were foretelling us certain things, and I get the purpose for Lillard, right? But like the way that they're like cutting it is almost like as if they're like hiding stuff in there. So like if you get a glimpse, you might catch what might happen or something. That doesn't occur. So it's just a fucking headache.
It really is a headache, and it's that early 2000s CGI too that is just. It is so bright and fast moving, like you're on a fucking roller coaster.
It's fucking brutal. That's what it feels like. It feels like a roller coaster. It like the colors even. It's insane. Well, we open up in a military shows up at a fucking junkyard, and a 1930s Rolls Royce shows up, and you're like, what the fuck? I thought the Rolls Royce was Ghost. It was so fucking old, but. Instead, it's F. Murray Abraham popping out from Scarface fame, and he shows up with our boy Matt Lillard here. I'm not going to use any of their character names.
No, please don't.
I don't know them, and I like their real names better. So I wish they honestly used them all. I wish the nanny's name was Rodega. Lillard can feel ghosts, and he gets headaches. Which Cyrus, now I'm using their fucking name.
Now you're using their name.
F. Murray Abraham is Cyrus. He's probably the only one I'll switch to because like they say Cyrus so often in the fucking movie. But F. Murray Abraham is fucking furious about this headache thing. It's weird because that's what he hires him for. And like that's how he knows there's fucking ghosts around. So I don't know why F. Murray Abraham's like, Jesus fucking Christ, get your shit together, kid. And Matt Lillard is doing, like you said, the Scream bit, basically any scene he can, where he's like, I'm not feeling so good, man. And you're like, all right, you got a migraine, buddy. Like,
dude, that is how he's doing it every single second that he's on the screen.
Yeah, it's wild. He's really going for it. So he can feel ghosts. He can also feel their victims. But then he can also read, like, F. Murray Abraham's thoughts by touching him. Which doesn't come back into play.
It's unbelievable. He can, like, get into your mind, and he also sees the past, future, and present. Which is fine, but... And, like, I know on paper they apply that, but they don't fucking... Like, he's not using that. He can see the future...
He doesn't use anything. Like, this thing where he touches F. Murray Abraham, I feel like he could have used that a few times in the movie. He doesn't touch anyone.
Wait. So we're supposed to believe he can see F. Murray Abraham, like, inside his head,
yes.
And he can see the future.
Correct.
But there's a huge reveal that involves said characters.
Yes.
That if that was true, he probably should have seen that coming.
Correct. Correctamundo. Because he touches him and he sees, like, cash and shit, and F. Murray Abraham's like, you don't want to know what I've seen. And Lillard's like,
imagine having the power to, like, see the future into someone's mind, and you just stop at that. Like, you don't dig any further.
That there's just piles of cash. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking take a closer peek at that. Fucking touch Cyrus.
Especially since he keeps screaming how he's owed money.
Dude, constantly. Oh, this motherfucker owed me money. So they're about to they're here to catch some ghosts. They're going to catch a ghost here. And then we meet two protesters who are against the capturing of ghosts, which I think is the funniest part of this fucking movie. And the fact that it's such a big part of the movie is the funniest shit in the world. Like, they are like ghost rights activists.
Correct.
It's fucking
they use in this scene, they're like, you're doing this to humans. And even Lillard's like, they're not alive. It's just, they're long dead.
They're fucking ghosts and they're throwing cars.
Ghost right activists. Insane.
And then F. Murray Abraham drops a little bit of a little nugget here. He says, that there's 13 ghosts. And Lillard's like, and this is laying the foundation for something later on that really doesn't matter. But Lillard's like, I've only been contracted to catch 12, buddy. What are you talking about? Ooh, not like 13, like some guy said. What? Okay. And then F. Murray Abraham gets a great idea to, and I guess this has never occurred before because Matt Lillard is very concerned about this. He's like, I'm going to put out bait for this ghost.
Dude. The maximum overdrive truck.
Maximum overdrive truck spraying, I assume, human blood all over the place. To lure the ghost. To lure the ghost out. And hey, man, it works. It works. They catch the ghost. Although they catch the ghost after he's already killed like 4 humans, and a human is trapped in the little ghost cube with him, and he murders that guy in the fucking cube. But hey, you know, that's it. And then, guess what? F. Murray Abraham's fucking dead.
Yeah.
And so is one of the protesters.
Yep.
And that's just how you kick off the movie. That's how you start a fucking movie, folks. So that's that. Then we cut to Shaloub's family. Which most chaotic fucking scene of all time. Fucking unbelievable. It's like a panning shot of Tony Shalhoub and his family just hanging out. He has a daughter and a son. The daughter is Shannon Elizabeth. The son's some little rugrat. And his wife. And then the camera like slowly pans as Tony Shalhoub is sitting watching his family. And you don't see anything. You just see their house, right? Like you just see their fucking house as it pans and the credits roll. And we get a fucking audio drama like War of the Worlds. But it's of Tony Shalhoub's family like burning alive in a fucking house. But it's just his wife. Don't worry, guys. It's just his wife. And they make that very clear. What's her name? the daughter. Is it Shannon?
Shannon Elizabeth.
Shannon Elizabeth is like, Mom, don't burn in the house. Like, it's very like they make sure you know exactly what's happening. And then she's like, go, go, go. So we know that their mother and wife has died tragically in a fire, but and then we see them in present day, and they're going through some financial hardships here.
Yeah,
the Shaloubs. You know, they're living in an apartment, but they, by the way, are paying a fucking nanny to do nothing. The fucking nanny is the worst nanny in the history of nannies. And it's crazy because, like, Shaloub seems like fine when we first meet him. Like, he seems like he's like holding it together for the family type of deal. And then the nanny though is like the boy you mentioned was like talking about true crime. He's like, there's a body washed up on the shore today. He's like reading from the newspaper into his little tape recorder. And like the nanny leans over and is like, she was fucking decapitated. And they're like, he's like, what does decapitated mean? And she like tells him. It's fucking terrible. And she's like telling him what a slut means. And it's like, what
calling his sister that. And also Tony's sitting there like nearby too.
He's at the fucking breakfast table being like, good job, guys. But then he like steps on one of the kids' toys and is like, Jesus Christ, you piece of shit, you stupid little fucking idiot. I'm gonna bust your head in.
They're screaming at each other, calling his daughter a slut.
Talking about dead bodies. And he gets so mad. And I like, again, you think that's setting up like a mean streak for Tony Shalhoub? He honestly just turns into the biggest pussy of all time the entire rest of the movie. He's just like, he doesn't want to do anything the whole movie. It's so weird to include that where he's just like, you fucking little asshole. He's so mad at that kid.
He's literally outraged.
He's so fucking mad. I think he even ends it with something insane like, and that's the last time I expect to find toys on the floor. The fuck? Meanwhile, thank God the fucking doorbell rings, or else that kid probably would have been fucking killed. And it's a lawyer. They make sure to remind us that they're having money troubles because the girl's like, I thought we paid our credit cards. Tony Shalhoub's like, no, we did. I think this is something else. Imagine knowing a lawyer shows up at your door and you don't know it's a fucking lawyer. Like, you don't know the lawyer, but you're like, this is definitely a lawyer at our door. A lawyer comes in and he is the lawyer of F. Murray Abraham. Uncle Cyrus. Of course, we get the old last will and testament video, as we do in these ghost movies, playing in a fucking real player, like a Winamp window on a fucking computer. It looks insane. And F. Murray Abraham leaves them a key to his house. He says the house is his life's work. Which, that's, it doesn't matter. Did you know what was going on in this movie? Like, were you actually, like, following it or no? Like, could you follow, like, could you, like, tell what the story was? Like, it seems so, like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like a fun watch. But, like, at the end, I was like, oh, like, I think they're trying to tell me a story here. Like, I didn't realize that there was an actual story involved. Because it all kind of doesn't matter.
It's very convoluted. Exactly. I mean, all that matters is there's 13 ghosts.
Yeah, there's a bunch of spooky ghosts. I think they should have...
I didn't get a chance to watch the original, but I have no doubt the original actually, like, had a plot, like, cared about the plot and explained it, so...
That's actually a great point. This is the first one I didn't watch either, but... I'm curious what that story is, like from the 50s. I wonder what they do with that. But, so they get a house, and of course they're happy about that, so they immediately head to the house. Cut to the fucking, the protester who's at her house loading a fucking bag full of fucking dynamite. I've also never seen more flares in a movie in my life. So maybe they're just flares, but there is dynamite used in this. So I don't know. Like, who the fuck would pack that many flares? Anyway, Lillard's at the house already when they get there, waiting and pretending to be a quote unquote power guy. And he's doing this by just shining a flashlight into the house, and he has a clipboard. I'll say, pretty convincing. I'd probably believe him too. Although, no, I wouldn't, because he's like, this house took out 70,000 customers.
Extreme amount. And I was going to ask you, would you let a guy into your house identified as a power guy?
That called himself a power guy? No, not as a power guy.
Would your parents?
Yeah, probably.
Mine would 100%.
A power guy. Hey, I'm the power guy.
Because I think that's like what their generation would actually call those workers. So
yeah, I guess you're right. You're right.
They don't understand that they have actual job titles now.
That they're just people that work on electrical lines. They're linemen. Yeah, fucking power guy. Magical ability to turn on power. So Matt Lillard's there pretending to be the power guy, which Tony Shalhoub is like, please do come in. Like, the lawyer's like, hey, buddy, get the fuck out of here. And Tony Shalhoub's like, no, please come in, spend the night. Fucking. By the way, that house is creepy as fuck from the outside.
Yeah.
It's fucking in the middle of nowhere. It's all made of glass. No, thank you. And there's just a lot going on here. They're just like looking around the house. There's weird fucking. There's a spinning dial in the center of the room. Like, dude, walk the fuck out. There's no power. What's spinning it? Like, I'd be like, I'm fucking out of here right now. Like, fucking satanic symbols all over the floor. Tony Shalhoub's like, don't touch anything. This place is so expensive. I don't have insurance yet.
Making a point that the homeowner's insurance didn't kick in yet.
Fucking idiot. By the way, if you're in Shalhoub's position, you're not going to live in the fucking house. You're going to fucking sell it.
Just sell that.
What? You're not going to get the house and then pay fucking taxes on it with your fucking no job. You're going to fucking sell it.
That's a great point. That's the plot point for so many movies. Like, you inherit a castle in Bolivia or Bulgaria or wherever.
And you're like, time to move.
Dude, there's no way I would even step foot in it. Like, okay, cool. I'll flip it immediately.
You know what? The only one that did it the right way was it Castle Freak or the Castle Freak remake?
It was the remake.
Where they were like, we're going there to sell it. We just have to go cross the T's and dot the I's or whatever and inspect it.
Make sure there's no freaks in it.
Make sure there's no castle freaks in it. Well, now when you put it that way, it's like, I don't like it. But that's like the only one that's actually done it properly, where it wasn't. Although, no. Because I'm pretty sure the boyfriend's like, we should live here. And I think that's like what stalls them, is they're like, maybe we do live in the fucking castle that we can't pay insurance or fucking taxes on. Fucking idiots. Anyway, Lillard starts finding some weird shit in the house. Also, but just not telling us, but just being like, Jesus Christ. Because he'll save that for another time when he's talking a mile a minute. I watched the last 45 minutes of this movie twice because I thought I missed stuff, and I did. I fucking missed like a bunch.
Oh yeah, we said at the start, it's the most fast-paced movie.
It's wild.
They'll explain it to you, but it's like on you to pay attention.
It really is. Like, if you're taking notes, you miss it. And I was like re-looking at my notes, and they were fine, but I was like, something about this is wrong. Like, I must be missing something here. And like, I did. I missed like a few chunks of Lillard being like, and then this happened, and then this happened. Oh boy, you want to know about the fucking ghosts, huh? Fucking maniac. Oh, let me tell you about these ghosts. They don't want to hurt you if they don't have to, but some of them do. Some of them were tortured, and that's why they're here, and that's why they're so mad.
Explaining the jokes that they play on each other.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, here. Like, dude, like doing the gag of like the Rod Digga puts on the glasses and is like, oh, this ghost is doing something weird. And he's like, let me take a look, and gets scared for the second time, and it's like, "Whoa!"
I love it. Slapstick comedy character in this movie.
By the way, Lillard, he is. And Lillard knows about ghosts. He communicates with ghosts. And for some reason, is the most scared of all of them when he sees them with the glasses on. He's the only one that's like, it's so nuts. It's so nuts. Every time
he's been knowing about this for years. Rod Digga is literally just told about this. Her whole perception of reality has changed.
Yeah, her and Tony Shalhoub were like, ghosts aren't real. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, Tony Shalhoub accepts ghosts faster than any character has ever done anything. Dude, even the lawyer is like downplaying it, being like, "There's no fucking ghosts here." Tony Shalhoub immediately is like, "You know what? He's right. There are ghosts here."
Well, you know what's so fucking funny is like that's what happens right now is like the lawyer and Shalhoub are like talking, and Shalhoub's like, "So what's the deal with this play? Was Uncle Cyrus a hunter?" And like the lawyer is saying the most like, it's like when the Simpsons make fun of horror movies. Like the lawyer is a Simpsons character because he's like, "Cyrus was a collector of many things." Like, dude, imagine a guy saying that to you in this fucking creepy house. You'd be like, "Okay, there for sure are fucking bodies here. What do you yeah. Who the fuck says that of many things?" Like an idiot. Anyway, Lillard keeps having these like meltdowns where he's like crippled with the visions of ghosts, which I thought was because there was probably like a super powerful ghost around him, but that is not the case. Tons of strobe effects, and it was just absolutely infuriating. And like we said before, Lillard sees ghosts for the first time in the house just now, and like we said, like for a guy that can see them and feel them, he's pretty fucking surprised to find ghosts in the house. Like he's like, "What?"
But then he knows like exactly why they're in the house.
Yes, he knows everything about it. And by the way, this movie is like actually like one of the most poorly done, but it's so fast paced that you can't catch it until you're like reciting it back, because he's in the basement looking at the ghosts and the cubes. But later on, he's like, "Wait, why are these doors open? That seems a little weird. Like, wait, what? Like, you knew there were ghosts down. Like, you should probably be way more terrified if you know that the ghosts are free." But
yeah.
Anyway, Lillard immediately goes upstairs and throws out the whole power and is dressed, as Joe mentioned. He goes upstairs dressed as Scarface now. Fucking like silk fucking bright colored print shirt with a fucking sports coat over it. Fucking insane. Immediately runs upstairs and is like, "Listen, I'm not the power guy, and there's fucking ghosts in the house."
Dude, why did they make his character change? Because you could just be in the same gear and be like, "Hey, by the way, there's ghosts in the house." It wouldn't matter. He didn't need to change to become more serious.
He looks less serious. I would take.
I agree.
I'm taking him way less seriously in that fucking outfit. That outfit is out of control. Fucking looks like a cartoon. It's so fucking weird. Anyway, Lillard tells him this and then has another attack. The lawyer finds a pair of glasses. He goes walking around. The son also finds a pair of glasses in his bedroom, and he goes walking around. The lawyer immediately goes to the basement where he starts shit-talking ghosts. Talking shit. He's like, "Nice tits," to like the naked lady ghost who's like clearly murdered.
She did.
So I was going to say, you were like, you wondered why this movie was rated R. The only reason this movie's rated R is because there's this woman who is naked the entire time, and her fucking nipples are cut wide open. And fucking unsettling. It was upsetting to me. I could not. I was not okay with that. That was just get that shit off the screen. I fucking split.
But listen, we need more like bare-breasted ghosts. Why are we stopping at the chest?
More bare-breasted ghosts I'm fine with, but I just don't want to see him. Dude, there's like a slit through the titty. And I hated it. I hated the nipple of all things. Like, it was just unsettling. Anyway, lawyer's talking mad shit. And then he lifts up a bag of money that was clearly left for him from Cyrus. And we start spinning, things start spinning, the house starts changing, and it's locking everyone inside the house. He has triggered an event. We don't know what that event is, but we will find out, sort of. Anyway, this also released our first ghost, which is the naked lady ghost. And she inadvertently kills the lawyer by scaring him backwards, being like, hey, I'm sorry I talked about your breasts. And then 2 giant glass doors, boom.
This is the ghost ship.
Ghost ship cut in half scene. And this scene is so long. We have to sit there with him not sliding. You're like, okay, just let the body slide down the fucking window.
Immediately.
You know what's happening. You know what's happening. And it lasts so long. And then finally, the body starts squeaking down the glass. And you see the other side standing up. It's got the brains split in half. It's a cool effect. I liked it.
It's out of the other 2 movies, this is far superior. It affects everything.
Yeah. Well, this titty ghost goes and starts chasing Shannon Elizabeth around, but not really like chasing her, just kind of hanging out with her in her room. I guess it was her. No, it wasn't her room. But anyway, she's just hanging out.
Game recognized.
Like real recognize real. Then the next ghost comes out. It's number 6 here. And calls for the boy to go downstairs, which is done in slow motion, painstakingly slow motion moment of a little boy walking down the stairs. Wait, let's look up which ghost is which here. So number 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think that's real, is it? I don't fucking know what these are. Oh my God, these stories are so elaborate, Joe. I don't think I want to read these. I'll read the Jackal one later. So it says number 6 is the Angry Princess. Dana Newman was a beautiful but abused lady. What a weird way to say that. Abused lady. Who lived in the late 20th century. She had plastic surgeries to alter her perceived flaws. Oh, so this must be the Tite princess.
The big breast.
Yeah. And after a botched experiment that mutilated her eye, she brutally killed herself in a bathtub at the clinic. Yes, because she's in a bloody bathtub. And boy, these stories would have added a little bit more understanding of what was happening. Because in that scene where she's with Shannon Elizabeth, like she's in the bloody bathtub, she's like in the mirror, she's her ghost often carries blood, is naked, and carries the same knife she used to commit suicide. Bum, bum, bum.
Is this the scene where they're drinking the water that she's sitting in?
Is that a scene in this?
Did I make that up?
I don't know.
I thought somebody was doing that.
My favorite though was my favorite character in this was the Pilgrim. Because there's a point where somebody, I think the protesters like, I have a book that explains all of these ghosts, and she's listening, and the names are cool, right? Like the firstborn son, the torso, the bound woman, the withered lover, the torn prince, the angry princess, the great child, the pilgrim. Dude, and it's a fucking pilgrim in the fucking what do they call that? Like the stocks. Right? That's what they call that, where your head and arms are through it, like the stock thing.
I think so. Yeah.
The fucking pilgrim. They just ran out of shit to put in fucking ghosts.
Dude, please tell me I didn't make that up. It doesn't. I think it was Rod Digger. Like she's like rubbing it all over her face. It's like the ghost Mung. sitting in the bathtub, and she's like smearing it all over her body.
I know Shannon Elizabeth is rubbing water on her face from the sink.
I don't remember who it was, but it's the bathtub lady's like blood water.
Yo,
dude, come on,
Mung, you fucking. Yo, they use the ghost Jankum jug to drink out of.
I couldn't have made that up. You really don't. Bathing
I know that they were doing water, but it was just water. Only in Ghost World was it their blood.
Well, yeah. Wait, yeah, but like you see, like that's the point. She's rubbing it all on her face, but she thinks it's just water. But
it is just really water.
But no, it's the ghost. It's the ghost secretion, whatever it is. That's one and the same.
I guess you're right. When you're right, you're right. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I just assumed these shitty ghosts just don't really do a whole lot, except when they do a ton of damage. The rest of the movie, they're kind of fucking harmless.
Dude, they're stuck. Yeah, can't do much.
So they release this next ghost, and the boy is running around just hanging out, and he hears a ghost being like, come downstairs. And then we hear his mom being like, don't go down there, Bobby, don't go down there. Which I thought was just her being able to communicate, but it turns out she's a ghost.
Yes.
Bummer. Anyway, Matt Lillard explains they can't leave the cells because there's writing all over them, and that writing is spells, and ghosts have to adhere to the rules of the spells. They can't break the rules. That's good. And then we get a 20-minute scene of it cutting between Lillard explaining shit we already know and little Bobby just going downstairs hearing a ghost. It's so long. It's the longest part of the movie, and it's just cutting between the two, and it gives you a fucking headache because it's just Lillard being like, the fucking ghosts are this and that, and then Bobby just being like, huh? Even though he is hearing his mom be like, go away. Go, you have to run. Fucking leave. What the fuck? But it's okay. He sees his mom who's all burned up, which is great for him. Great for his mental health. But not before he sees Cyrus.
Yeah.
Which, how did Cyrus get there? And he also somehow manages to steal the kid. Fuck it.
Now, did you think he was alive, or did you think he was a ghost at first?
Oh, I thought he was alive for a while. even when there was the cut on his neck and they show it, I was like, but is he dead? I could not figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. And it was it's a remake of a 50s, 60s movie. So I could have seen him being like, ha ha, it's all, I'm pretending to be a ghost. Some dumb thing, but no, I think he's dead, right? Or is he alive?
No, he's alive.
His throat is fucking slit, Joe. He's wearing the same shit he wore the night he died.
I mean, he's dedicated to the cause. Dude, he's alive, man.
But he's not.
He faked it all. This is all part of the plan.
And he's just been hiding here in costume for a fucking Tony Shalhoub. Just waiting for Tony Shalhoub to finally show up, waiting 6 months to go through the fucking will and testament laws to fucking get this guy fucking in the house.
Dude, I think he's alive.
He's fucking dead. But I mean, Joe, it doesn't matter regardless. He gets chopped up at the end.
Yeah, because he finally died.
But no blood comes out. Because he's a fucking ghoul. But how do you chop up a ghoul?
I'm trying to read the Wikipedia page.
Remember when the ghosts carry him for some reason?
It just says he faked his death.
It says he faked his death?
Yeah.
Then
it
he's
is
fucking
revealed-
alive. But why is he still? I think something funny's happening.
I mean, why do you think he couldn't just enter the house at like another angle?
Well, you know what else I thought was weird about it, right? Was I thought what was weird was he keeps like telling spoilers, the other protester that comes to save the day is working with Cyrus, F. Murray Abraham. But he keeps being like, bring the book, give me this. And it felt like a ghost being like, I can't hold that shit with my ghost hands. Can you please carry it for me?
I think he's just a fucking bum.
That honestly pisses me off so much. I mean, it makes more sense, but like, dude, no one even goes, Cyrus is alive? Like, no one has that moment.
Well, it's, you know,
like,
not well made.
Not like, you're alive? Like,
he kind of, I mean, he kind of does. They probably, but dude, think of how quickly Shaloub came to terms with like ghosts being a thing. Like, of course, that's how he reacted to seeing him still being alive.
I guess you're right. I mean, this is fucking blowing my mind. God damn it. Anyway. He steals the kid, which I guess that makes a lot more sense now. Lillard is wondering why all the doors are open without, you know, he can't figure anything out.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Also, how did Lillard not star in a Kevin Smith movie with the way he talks?
He would have been great.
Dude, he would have been fucking perfect. All that fucking dialogue Kevin Smith fucking crams into a movie. Like, you put fucking Matt Lillard at the helm, you could, that guy can read like 80 pages in a fucking 3-minute scene. Fucking perfect for it. The way he's talking to this, I was like, this is Jay and Silent Bob.
He would have been great with paired up with Jason Mewes.
For sure. That should have happened, man. Fucking fucked up. Yeah, and then I brought that up because this is the scene where he's explaining the ghosts and their insane murders, and that's why they're trapped in the torture realm, and most of the ghosts don't try and kill you, but these ghosts do. But they also kind of don't. Because there's a few ghosts here that kind of don't do shit. Like the little kid ghost, the big baby ghost.
I mean, I think that's why people that are saying it should have its own Netflix thing. We could have got way more.
Yeah,
it's hard to cram 13 in.
Yeah,
which is probably why Sony doesn't do it for Spider-Man.
And he sees a symbol on the wall for the Jackal, who we will be meeting shortly. And he also gets a vision of himself dying. Yes. Meanwhile, Shaloub and Shannon Elizabeth are downstairs looking for the brother. But they find his cassette, and it's a cassette of him screaming, being like, ah! And Shannon Elizabeth is like, don't worry, Dad, he's going to be fine. Literally the worst evidence you could find for your child ever. Like, your missing kid. You fucking kidding me? And then she's attacked by none other than the Jackal, who Matt Lillard calls the Charlie Manson of ghosts.
Yeah.
Let's read the Jackal story here. Born to a prostitute in 1887, Ryan Kuhn developed a sick appetite for women, attacking and raping strays and prostitutes in the night. He voluntarily went to Borehamwood Institute for treatment to cure his problem, but the medical practices made him much worse, causing him to go completely insane after years of solitary confinement, having his head locked in a cage after breaking out of his straitjacket and developing a hatred of humanity. When the asylum burst into flames, he chose to, maybe he was in House on Haunted Hill, or The Haunting, or whatever the fuck. He chose to stay behind and perish in the fire. His ghost carries his torn straitjacket with the torn cubic head cage. It is a sign of hell's winter. He is one of the more aggressive and violent ghosts, attacking and nearly killing Kathy before Kalina saves her. Who the fuck are those characters?
Kalina is the F. Murray Abraham's lover.
Oh. Okay, got it. Good for you for knowing that. I was like, that's not real. That's not a real thing at all. So she gets attacked, right? She gets attacked. And Tony Shalhoub tries to save her, but can't. Because he's like, where is she? I thought this was like one of the coolest ghosts. Like,
agreed.
The effects are like a little bit cornbally, like they're a little bit like cartoony in a way. I don't know how to explain it. But it's fun. It's just a fun ghost.
I think that's why this one works better than the other two. Because this one like accepts what it is.
Right.
You know, and the CGI that's used is goofy, like you said, but it fits the theme of it. Whereas the other two tried so hard to be a serious like, gothic ghost story.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
failed
true.
miserably.
Well, it looks like Shannon Elizabeth is going to get it, but the ghost protester shows up and throws a flare at it, which I guess disarms ghosts because it will be their primary weapon moving forward.
The only thing that works.
They just throw a flare at it and the ghost is like, it disappears. All the ghosts in all three of these movies are the most easily disarmed ghosts of all time. Like, they're all painted as like the most unstoppable force on the planet, and like literally all they do is like, hey, fucking get out of here. And the ghosts are like, oh, and just like disappear. The protester explains that she's freed trapped souls for a living. That's her fucking job, freeing trapped souls. The only guy I know trapping souls is F. Murray Abraham, so fucking work's dried up a bit, I guess. And she has a book, and describing that the book that can see the future, and the house is a machine designed by the devil and powered by the dead. So that you need these souls in the house to run it. And as we'll learn later, it like opens a portal to hell and makes one person a king or something.
Yeah.
Something insane. Which, by the way, we don't even find that out until like the very end. Like at the very end, they kind of like hit you with that, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. So there's some real stakes here. All right. So after that, Monk. Oh, by the way, that they have this conversation, and then Monk's like, "Hey, honey," and like his daughter, who's been sitting there the whole time, is now gone, and he's like, "Oh shit." Meanwhile, Lillard gets locked into a room with like a greaser with a baseball bat, a greaser ghost with a baseball bat. And then he just like kind of escapes. I don't even know how the fuck he gets out. Cause they like, he accidentally gets trapped in a cell. And then, but then like the next scene, he's just like walking out with Rodriguez. So fuck it. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't remember. Doesn't she scare the ghost away somehow?
I don't know.
Just by like entering the room?
No, the last thing we see is like the ghost like bang on the fucking wall. I don't know. Anyway, Monk and the protester gal, they finally see a ghost, so they're freaked out. Which again, she knows ghosts exist also. She fucking frees them for a living. I don't know who's paying her, but anyway. So Matt Lillard and, by the way, we're jumping because the movie keeps jumping between these two characters. Matt Lillard and Rod Digga are free. They're running around and they find Big Baby Ghost, who is great. Like, I love this character. It's creepy as fuck. It's this giant, enormous man in a fucking diaper. And he's with this very tiny old woman who is his mother. And it's just disturbing. And I fucking love it. I think it's fucking phenomenal. But guess what? That's actually the last time we'll see that cool ass ghost. And all it's doing is standing at the end of the hall, just like standing there. And you're like, oh, fuck. Like, this is nuts. Like, this is so sick. But badass Pinhead shows up also, who is this guy with fucking like railroad spikes through his fucking head. Fucking unbelievable. Way cooler than Pinhead, FYI.
A regular McCluskey.
Shaloub is attacked. Shaloub is attacked by the Jackal. Next, he gets all scratched up, and again, thwarted by a flare there also, which is cool. And then they get chased by Pilgrim Ghost, who's in the stocks, running around. And everyone narrowly escapes their ghosts. And we finally get time with the group together again to discuss what the fuck is going on. Which, again, has already been explained like several fucking times. I love it because it's just Lillard, though. So it's like not hard to watch, right? So it sounds exhausting to listen to the same thing 8 times, and it usually is in these movies. But with Lillard, it's fine.
It is, because he switches it up and somehow like acts more alarmed or like unsure of himself every time he says it.
And he's also doing that scream thing where he's like, I already told you, man. Like the ghosts. It's the ghost, you idiot. We gotta get out of here. And then it's revealed that because Tony doesn't know, but his wife is one of the ghosts. And he is super pissed at Matt Lillard about this. He's like, fuck you, buddy. You put my wife in here. And he's like, hey, guess what? Matt Lillard, fair enough, is like, bro, did not know she was your wife. I did not know you. So sorry about it. But like, why? Like, I mean, I get. Would you be mad if you found your wife's ghost in a house?
I mean, I don't think so.
I don't think I would be either. I mean, because unlike Tony Shalhoub, we wouldn't have processed the idea of ghosts that quickly. We would still be absolutely like shocked at the revelation.
I wouldn't leave my room again.
I wouldn't be like, you free my fucking wife, you piece of shit. Like how, and like, even if you were thinking logically, you'd be like, he didn't know. And Lillard, and by the way, Monk hasn't been once this whole time been like, these poor ghosts stuck here. He's been like, fuck these ghosts. This is when we learn that the ghosts will open the eye to hell. And that would have given Uncle Cyrus all the power. And they only need 12 ghosts to do this. Which Matt Lillard's like, no, man, I heard somebody say 13. And the protester's like, which, by the way, she's trying to help Cyrus, but then is like, by the way, the 13th ghost is actually what you need to end all of this. So good luck. So she just like told them how to get out of this. It's so weird. So they're told if you sacrifice a life, that would be the 13th ghost, and it would like short circuit the house and stop everything. So they come up with a plan. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but we see Uncle Cyrus confront the nanny and the ghost protester, and the protester turns on the nanny, hits her with the book. And they actually just leave her there so that she's fine.
She is very much fine. I didn't mind the swerve though. I didn't mind this.
No, I kind of dug it. Like I liked it a lot. I mean, I think I would have probably killed the nanny or like taken her wherever the other two are, but instead they just kind of leave her to.
Especially when you get the R rating. It could have. That's actually a great point. Now that you say that, it has the R rating.
Yeah,
and we know it's for the ghost boobs, but. If you know you're probably going to get that, why not?
The stakes in this are all pretty low. Like, not a lot of killing in these movies. It's actually crazy. I wonder what the death toll of like a lot of the movies from like the 2000s are. Like, I'd be curious. I wonder if they're like lower. I don't know.
That's a good question.
I'm curious. Anyway, so Lillard and Shaloub are on their own. And I honestly, I genuinely, I don't know what their plan is. I know they know that one ghost hasn't been released yet, but I don't know what their goal is. I know they're like trying to get to the basement again. I'm sure to like try to stop the machine or something, but it's very not clear what they're doing. Cause like none of them really know anything that's going on.
Right.
Unless that revelation of the book in the library just now, cause I remember they're like, oh, Cyrus will have all the power. Was that them being like, Cyrus is alive? Essentially, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck off. So maybe they're looking for him. Who the fuck knows? Doesn't matter. Lillard, they see big old Pinhead here, and Lillard sacrifices himself, puts Shaloub behind the fucking glass, the glass door that they've removed to protect themselves, and he sacrifices himself, and at the same time, the final ghost is released, and the final ghost is the Titan, which is just this giant dude. And Shaloub just sits there and watches Lillard get absolutely fucking demolished by two ghosts. These two ghosts run fucking train on Lillard right now. They just beat the shit out of him and then break him in half over like a fucking beam that's up. They just fucking break him in half. And Shaloub's just sitting behind a piece of glass being like, oh, like he's not even like that scared. He's just like, And of course they turn their eyes to him, right? They're about to get him. And then Cyrus starts the incantation. He starts chanting into the speakers, and all of the ghosts we see start heading towards the room with the giant dial.
Yep.
Cool. And then Tony Shalhoub even sees his wife's ghost, who like stops by just to say hi on her way to open the gate to hell. She's like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Honey," and she's like, "Bye."
It's so stupid. I didn't even think about that. Makes a point to go out of her way to find them.
I should probably say goodbye to him before I head out of here, guys.
Which makes it even funnier at the end. So spoiler alert: when they save the day, she shows up again, but she doesn't even. She's gone out of her way to talk to them, like to make her presence known, and she just stands there in silence and just faintly whispers, "Bye."
These movies fucking rock. I fucking love these movies. Fucking people are sitting around filming this, like, well done. This is gonna go well. It's a good masterpiece. Oh my god. Boy, that's great. F. Murray Abraham finally pulls the plug on this fucking protester and smushes her between two pieces of glass, which is also a pretty fucking sick kill. Yeah. And way overdue, because like the moment she's like, "Master, I did it. Are you happy?" He's like, "Get fucking bent. Leave me the fuck alone. I fucking hate your guts." And she's like, "Are you mad at me?"
Dude, like, asking if you're mad at him after essentially saying what you just said.
He honestly hates her so much. Oh, that's so funny. So she's dead. We only have Shaloub and the kids, and Rod Digga. Shaloub's kids are in the giant dial now, which is also surrounded by this insane spinning fucking death trap. We watch Shaloub count on his hands the number of ghosts surrounding the dial. 1, 2, 3, as they're spinning. 4, 5, 6. You get to watch him in real time count to 12, which is cool. Sick. And Shaloub and F. Murray Abraham get into it, man. They have the battle. Shaloub gets 2 good blows in. You're like, all right, here we go, hero time. And then F. Murray Abraham beats the living fuck out of him. 20 years older than fucking Monk beats the ever-loving shit out of him.
And Monk is in prime Monk mode, which means like middle-aged detective.
Yeah, he's in good shape. Thankfully, though, fucking Rod Digga is the one that stops the chanting, which releases the ghosts. Okay? Now, these ghosts seem to be, I mean, this chant wasn't playing the entire time. These ghosts were never under a spell. They just loved killing. But for some reason, this kind of just solves all the problems because the ghosts are just like, hey, there's Cyrus. Let's fucking throw him in the fucking death trap. And they lift him up and march him over.
Dude, that is such a good point because the spell, he didn't start the spell yet until he got what he needed.
Right.
Which was the plot of this movie.
Right.
Which means they had free reign to just do this from the get-go as soon as they were freed.
He didn't need Monk or any of them there. Yeah, what? This is my concern with him not being a ghost is why even have them show up? Because all you needed to do was start the spell. All you needed was the 12 ghosts to open the gate of hell.
Why did because isn't there something with Tony sacrificing himself?
That was to stop the whole process, they said. Unless that was a trick? Was that the trick?
Dude,
But regardless, he has that idiot protester. Just throw her in the fucking thing.
That's true.
I don't know. None of it makes sense. It's fucking out of control, but whatever. They throw fucking F. Murray Abraham in. It chops him to pieces. But with no blood. And then Shalhoub, and then, Ghost Lillard shows up and is like, it's not over yet, Chief. And Shalhoub jumps into the death trap, somehow avoiding death, and landing with his family. They sit there. The house starts exploding, but our team survives. Are you reading the wiki?
Yeah, sorry. I was looking to get some explanation there. It says that she knocks Maggie unconscious with a large book and promptly kisses Cyrus. Blah, blah. Cyrus has orchestrated the abduction of Kathy and Bobby so that Arthur will become the 13th ghost, which will not stop the machine, as Kalina had claimed, but trigger its activation.
Okay, so he does need a 13th ghost.
Yeah.
So they were going to trick him. But again, he had.
Why couldn't he
use
just
the
do
protester?
it to? Yeah, why couldn't he just do it to
hey,
Kalina?
you come down here for a second.
He's gonna offer anyway.
The fuck? It's so weird. Throw your fucking lawyer in. What is happening?
Yeah, he has so many people at his disposal.
Throw Matt Lillard in.
Orchestrate this fucking plot.
Instead, you bring in 17 people, so hopefully one of them jumps into the fucking spinning things. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You could probably just find somebody that would be willing to do it.
Like that guy that paid someone to eat him?
Yes. That's so weird. Anyway, Shalhoub jumps in but doesn't die. And it causes all the spirits to get released. The family is free. And they see their clean-cut mom, who's no longer a burn victim, thankfully. And like Joe said, she just goes, bye, and flies away. My favorite, though, is Shannon Elizabeth looks at her dad and goes, how did you know we'd be safe? And he goes, I didn't. I'd be like, Dad, you're a fucking loser. Not even like just a feeling. Like it was that. No, I for sure thought we were all gonna die right there. I for sure thought I would be chopped into a million pieces in front of you. I was actually trying to kill myself. All right. And then it ends with Rod Digga just complaining about ghosts. She's like, fuck uncles, fuck ghosts.
Quitting her job, yeah. That's literally how it ends. Yeah. Her quitting her job and then playing a Rod Digga song.
Yeah.
The credits.
So, and that, my friends, is 13 ghosts. What a ride. What a fucking ride.
Indeed.
Oh,
Didn't mind it.
All right.
What do you rank them?
Oh.
The 2000s movies.
I think it has to go, oh God, I don't even know. I think it goes The Haunting, House on Haunted Hill, and then 13 Ghosts. From bottom to top. Sorry, from bottom to top.
Oh wait,
13 Ghosts is one.
Who does that? Who does that?
13 Ghosts.
What the fuck?
13 Ghosts is one.
So is best.
Best.
Okay.
House on Haunted Hill is the second best.
Okay.
And The Haunting is third.
That's my order too.
Let us know.
Going reverse order.
Just list them abstractly and hope you know what order I put them in. 3, 1, 2. Like the podium, like the stairs on the podium. What are we doing for the live show? We haven't decided. So it was between The Mummy and
I had 3 people DM me this week and say, please do The Mummy. It is my favorite movie of all time. And I responded to all of them saying, this is your favorite movie of all time? They said, yeah, I believe them. So this is a bunch of people's favorite movie of all time.
all right, guys, that's it then. We're doing The Mummy, buddy. Brendan Fraser. That's because this weird Brendan Fraser resurgence where everyone is suddenly like, Brendan Fraser's the best in the world. He's not. He looks terrible. Currently. He looked fine back then. But how did that guy get the fucking leading man role?
I don't know. What was he really a leading man in The Mummy. That's what we're talking about.
Dude, Dudley Do-Right, George of the Jungle.
Okay, so can you? I know he's the leading man, but look at that. Look at those fucking movies. Which I think somebody told me George of the Jungle is one of their favorite movies of all time. Which is amazing.
It's actually alarming. I feel like that might be one of like the lowest viewed movies ever made.
I heard that in VHS.
Brendan Fraser. God, he just looks not well right now. Have you watched him in that fucking show, that Doom Patrol?
No, I haven't.
He sucks in it. I mean, and I just mean that as like he's just not a good actor. He is in. I'm looking up his filmography.
He's in Airheads. Encino Man.
Airheads is like his best movie, but like that's the thing. Like, do you think he's a good actor in Airheads?
I mean, he's doing fine as a metalhead.
Right, but he's not. He's just playing himself, and that's how he acts in everything.
So how do you judge?
That's how he is in everything else. Boy, he was in like all of Paulie's movies uncredited. That's weird. Okay, School Ties he's in. Not a leading man, though. He was the leading man in Airheads.
He was.
Oh man, he like fell off. He was in Duckman. Thank God. George of the Jungle. Still Breathing. What is that? Sounds like a rom-com.
Was he in Pleasantville? Or no, Blast from the Past?
A fucking lunatic in that. Jesus Christ. Gods and Monsters. Blast from the Past. The Mummy. Dudley Do-Right. Bedazzled.
I fucking love Bedazzled.
Bro, Monkey Bone.
Elizabeth Hurley.
Monkey Bone.
Monkey Bone's great.
He was a leading man. The Mummy Returns.
All right. I take back my question.
Looney Tunes Back in Action. Revenge of the Mummy, The Ride. Journey.
Right. He greets you on the video in the beginning.
I know. Journey to the End of the Night. That looks wild. Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Saw it in theaters.
They made a Mummy movie in 2008 with Jet Li.
What's it called?
The Mummy: Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Fraser's in it?
Yeah.
I never heard of it.
Fucking
I thought Scorpion King was the last one.
No, dude. I think there's like 5 more. Okay, cool. Anyway. All right, so that's it. We're gonna do The Mummy. I'm excited.
Me too.
That'll be a good one, guys. The Mummy, Brendan Fraser. God, I think we should just do George of the Jungle, though. All right. That's it. That's all I got. You got anything?
No, but remember how we talked about doing buddy cop movies?
Yes.
We got a lot of feedback, and we didn't mention that. Did we say the Jay Leno one when we were naming them? Because
yeah.
We have to do. We did? All right. Well, we have to do Collision Course.
Yeah.
I've been dying to watch that.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to figure that out. I'll put together a schedule for the next couple months. Because I feel like Sedaris month, or maybe Buddy Cop month ending with a Sedaris flick or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Dude, why were there so many like horror themed buddy cop movies? Like there's way too many. I know there's only 3, but that's 3 too many that you think should exist.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird. All right. That's it, guys. Thank you all for supporting the show. If you want to support us more, you can go to patreon.com/IHateHorror. You can go to IHateHorror.com to find the links to our live shows and Patreon and all that. You can find us on Instagram.com/IHateHorror and Facebook.com/IHateHorror. And Joe, where can they find you?
Instagram, Boognish1985.
All right. And that's a wrap. Thank you, Joe, for doing this show as always. And thank you all. And for Joe, this is Sean. Stay weird.
Thank you.
Adios.
I dissect movies all fucking day.
Wanna play?
I'm gonna watch what I'm not supposed to watch.
Dismember.
Fucking zombie getting sliced and diced.